Hey everyone, a warm good morning to all of you. Would like to welcome all to this our channel. So in this channel, the objective to discuss about the previous year question and the new topics. So as you can see, I have taken the SSB 3-year PYQ, that is 2016, okay, 2016, okay, 2019, okay, 2021, okay, and along with it, the 2023, okay, 23 December, okay. So before jumping to the previous year question, I would like to clarify you that what the objective of today's session, that to solve the previous year questions, that is our SSB lecture, okay. Then to revise basically and learn the some new topics also, okay, because there are a few things which you all know, but apart from that a few things also unknown to you, so that I am going to cover in these sessions. Heading to the number third, that to build a orientation on how the question frame, because until unless you have no idea regarding the approach of the question, then it will be difficult for you, okay. So for that, to build a orientation on how the question frame, okay, then heading to the fourth point, to check your performance, okay, that where you stand, whether you able to solve the question or not, okay, okay, what did you study, whether that is going to helpful to you or not. So to check your performance, this session is going to very crucial to all of you. So without skipping any second minute, you need to promise yourself that I will see completely entire the video, okay, okay, that is the one commitment required from your side. Without delay, let's start the questions. Here you can solve with myself, and I also try to provide the due explanations. A first question, Hugo Grotius, okay, Grotius, H. Grotius was a what? A French jurist, or English, German, or the Dutch? Remember, they ask also Granville Austin or John Austin, what type of scholar? So this type of question. Option D, the H. Gratius related to the Dodge jurist. Let's see quickly the explanation. That he considered as a consider self-defense, enforcing of rights, seeking reparations for injury, and punish the wrongdoer as the cause of just war. So your H. Gratius is famous for the concept of just war, and he provide the four causes of the just war, that is self-defense, enforcing of rights, seeking the reparation for injury, and punishing the wrongdoer. Okay, so it's very important. It has been asked a multiple time in your UGC NET examination, a huge chance there in SSB lectures. So do remember that the H. Gratius belonged to the Dutch jurist. Apart from that, he provide the causes for the just wars. The theory of just war by him. The causes of just war: self-defense, enforcing of the rights, seeking reparation for injury, and punishing the wrongdoer as the cause of just war. Hoping you guys pretty clear about this question and concept. Okay, मजा आसुची ना नुआ कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़िया पे? Definitely, you are my student, you will enjoy this class. Moving to the next question, who is known for advocating the smart power? It's very laddu questions. In our UGC language, my colleagues and as well as including me also, we used to say whenever this kind of question basically come to us, the laddu questions. Okay, so hard power and the basically soft power combined by which thinker? Obviously the K. Joseph Nye. Okay, so none other than option A, Joseph Nye. That is how the smart power. Okay, smart power. But the due credit also provide both Joseph Nye and Robert Kehno for this concept. For what? The soft power. Okay, but smart power, do remember your Joseph Nye. So smart power for Joseph Nye, and I need to clear you that complex interdependence concept was formulated by Joseph Nye along with your Robert Kane. Okay, but when you talk about smart power, hard power, or your soft power, belongs to your Joseph Nye. Pretty clear? Hope pretty clear. Moving to the next, a first NAM conference was held at option A Bandung, B Belgrade, C Cairo, then D Colombo. It's also Laddu question. And last time also was a question that in which summit was host by your India. Okay, a non-oral movement is always in our examination. So I think it's a first priority to all of to have a serious understanding about non-oral movement. So answer of this question obviously option B Belgrade, Yugoslavia, 1961. Okay, 1961. Even you need to remember the month of like for this question. Okay, the which month it take place. So because SSB is quite interesting to ask such questions, but I don't know why they ask this question. Then heading to the next question, that limited test ban treaty focus on testing in the atmosphere, non-testing. Okay, non-testing in atmosphere, underwater, and in outer space. Which country below was not a signatory to the treaty? USA, USSR, France, and UK. And you need to provide the answer. But I think it's the question framing is not appropriate because I have a doubt, guys. Why? Now, your non-proliferation treaty, that is how we all know. Okay, sorry, it's a PTBT, partial limited test ban treaty, PTBT, PTBT. Okay, PTBT, PT. Pen is not working. I don't know. Pen is not working. Oh, yes, it's working. So PTBT, partial test ban treaty, which was signed in 1963, and the member country are China, France, Russia, UK, and United States of America. So these are the signing country, but here they mention USA, USSR, France, and UK. Okay, all the country had signed, but they asked that was not signatory. So I don't think so the option is appropriate. So guys, I need your comment on it, whether any mistake there or it's a confusion from my side. So you will comment this, okay, and also send me a copy in Telegram. Okay, moving to the next question, that since 1st January 2021, India is a non-permanent member of UN Security Council, including this term. How many time India has been elected to this basically post? Okay, 6, 8, 7, and your 5. How many time? It's 8 time. Okay, option B is the answer. It's 8 time. Okay. Moving to the next question, that who of the below is not a member of the BRICS? So Bangladesh, China, obviously here Bangladesh is not part of BRICS. BRICS for Brazil, R for Russia, I for India, C for China, S for South Africa. Okay. So recently there are a few new country has joined BRICS, and now currently the total member of the BRICS is like 11 total. How many member in BRICS? Total 11. So they are your like Ethiopia. Okay, they are Ethiopia, Egypt, okay, UAE, and Iran. Another country I forgot. So let me tell you. So everyone, for you only, I have made a India and its neighborhood a proper chart. There I did cover all the important neighborhood organizations and their related information, as uh, as as I said that the BRICS. Okay, if I talk about BRICS, there are in BRICS. Okay, there are in BRICS total how many country currently? total are basically 9 country. Okay, original there was previously it was a 5 country, but a 4 new country has been joined, and that you need to remember a few of important thing. The term BRICS was coined by Jim O'Neill. Okay, so Jim O'Neill coined the term BRICS, and 40% of global population and 25% of the global GDP. Okay, 40% of global population. Okay, BRICS, how many? Now 40%. Then latest member who are Egypt, Ethiopia, UAE, and Iran. Okay, that means the 4 country uh, has joined to the BRICS. Now it's 9 basically member country. Okay, then in 2006 the group was formalized as a BRICS during the first ministerial meeting. Okay, so first ministerial meeting of the BRICS 2006, and BRICS summit was held for first times in Russia, Yekaterinburg. Okay, Yekaterinburg, Russia, on 16 June 2009. Okay, first meeting June 2009 in Russia. So could anyone tell me that 2024 the BRICS summit was held in which country? Okay, which country host the recent 2023 BRICS summit? You need to tell me in your comment sections. Apart from that, there is also a G20 developing country, that the year of birth April 2003, the G20 developing nations. Okay, there is a G20, but the G20 developing nation also there at August 2003, year of birth, G20 developing nation, headquarter Patna, Bihar. Okay, so G20 developing nation headquarter Patna, Bihar. But in the case of your G20, there is no headquarter, but G20 developing nation, the headquarter Patna, Bihar. Then member country, total member 23 members. Okay, it's important informations. It was asked in your the OPSC, Odisha Public Service Commission, for the civil servant. So it's very important. If you ask the question, then you are good with these questions. Apart from that, I feel the other important organization, that SSCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, it has also total 9 members. Latest country Iran. Okay, then headquarter Beijing, China, and it was created in 2001, and its charter was signed in 2002. Okay, then apart from that, BIMSTEC is also important. Okay, BIMSTEC's and then BBIN, which was formed in 1996, and MGC, Mekong Cooperation, during the time of your what I would say Atal Bihari Vajpayee government. Okay, and it has total 6 member. Okay, then Quad, I don't think so. It's nowadays not, as per me it's interesting. Then international organizations of Rim Association. Okay, international organization of Indian Ocean Rim Association. Okay, Indian Ocean Rim Association, as Indian Ocean Rim Association for regional cooperation, total 23 member, dialogue partner 12, headquarter Mauritius. Okay, headquarter Mauritius, and first established as Indian Ocean Rim Initiative in Mauritius, 1995. Okay, and year of establishment is the 1997. So these are the member country, you can see like in the map. Okay, there are total 23 basically country are there. Okay, then ASEAN. Yes, ASEAN is important. Total country 10. Latest one is Cambodia, and observer states is East Timor and Papua New Guinea. Okay, headquarter Indonesia, Jakarta, and India is not a member. Most of the students have a confusion that India is member. No, yes, India is not member. Okay, then SARC, nowadays SARC's relevance quite less important, but nonetheless, total country is 8. Latest country Afghanistan, in 2007 it was joined, and total observer state is 9, excluding Russia. Important thing, Russia is not a observer state of SARC, and headquarter of the SARC Kathmandu, Nepal. Okay, so Kathmandu, Nepal, headquarter of the SARC. So this is your quick revision for the India's neighborhood, because I feel nowadays it's very important and question do come from this part. Okay, so come to our main discussion, that question, name the last dialogue round of the GATT. So obviously, like we all know, last round is your what? Urge round. Okay, Urge round, but I don't know, some technical glitch, that's why the mismatch here. Let me do something with Okay, so yes, so Urge round, the option C is the answer. Now we are to solve the SSB 2023 questions. Our first question in front of you: during the following statement, identify the wrong one during the post-Cold War era. So option first: the International Donor Agency press hard for shrinking of the public sphere. Okay, then they also prescribe for downsizing the government and hard-boiled management, and people's participation and decentralization governance were discouraged. Option 3. Okay, it's option 3. Okay, then public administration is expressing constant increasing of social needs which cause a shifting of the boundary of the discipline. So obviously the correct answer, basically as per question, option 3 is answer, and here the option D is answer, because uh, that people's participation and decentralization governance was discouraged. No, after the, basically, your during the time of post Cold War, it's the time of new liberal, so there was a participation of people, and the decentralization of governance has been started from the your during the post Cold War times. So here option like says that it discouraged the decentralized governance, hence this one is wrong, and they asked the question which was wrong. The third option is wrong, and option D is the answer. Heading to the next question, that international relation literature is very rich. Identify from the below the wrong pair of the author and books. So E.H. Carr, 20 years of crisis; Hadley Bull, The World Since 1945; Raymond Aron, Swords into the Plowshares; Hans Morgenthau, Politics Among Nations. So the correct answer as per the question, that option B, Hadley Bull. It's a wrong question, because World Since 1945, it's a book by Wen C. McQuills. Quite ajab nahi yaar. Read yourself. Okay. Next question. So here what they emphasize, that new emphasis on impact of the globalization event in Middle East, and the political and economic changes in East Asia, as well as the new informations and map throughout, are among the feature of thoroughly revised editions. So mainly the world since 1945, the author emphasized the impact of globalizations event in Middle East, like your Arab, okay, Gulf region country, okay, Middle East, okay, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iran, Middle East, and political and economic changes in East Asia, okay, East Asia, like your like East Asia, Japan, okay, so China, they are part of the East Asia, as well as information and map throughout are among feature of this thoroughly revised edition. So that is how the context of world since 1945. So if, nonetheless, you have to remember the author name, that is the main objective here. Then John Hodge was associated with the option C is the answer, that is the realistic liberalism. All know, multiple time the question asked. Then the coined the concept security dilemma. So do remember, security dilemma concept coined by John Hodge. Okay. Then Jepinas was belong to the game theory. Okay, so Jepinas belong to the game theory. Jepinas, a winner of 1994 Nobel Prize for Economics, and Nas is known for the work he conducted in game theory 1950s. Okay, so he conducted a work basically on game theory 1950s. Okay, the year is important. He expanded upon von Neumann's theory. Okay, so he basically extended the theory of Neumann's. Okay, von Neumann's, one of the thinker of the game theory. Okay, and established the mathematical principle known as the Nash equilibrium to explain the international between the threat and the action between the competitors. Okay, so it's a quite interesting scholar that developed simultaneously your the game theory along with also a mathematical principle, that is Nash equilibrium, to understand the interactions between the threat and action. Okay, so to what the beauty of this thinker to understand the interaction between the threat and action. Okay, then heading to the next question, who said survival of the states depend on its material capability and its alliance with other states? ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ତୁମମାନେ ବହୁତ ଏ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ରେ ମିଷ୍ଟେକ୍ କରୁଥିବ, କାରଣ ଇଟ୍ସ ଏ କନସେପଚୁଆଲ୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍, ଆଇ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ, ବଟ୍ the keyword here that if you clear about the like material capability, alliance, survival, who will talk this concept or this word? Who will talk? Okay, obviously the Kenneth Welch, because Kenneth Welch concept I will explain you. Kenneth Welch concept and John Morse. So they have need a extensive study about the new realisms or about this scholar. Okay, option C is the answer. Moving to the next question, who was called the father of balance of power 19th century? Literally ଯେତେବେଳେ question ମୋ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିଲା ବହୁତ ପିଲା ଏ question ପୁରା ତହଲ ମଚାଇ ଦେଲେ answer କ'ଣ ହେବ କ'ଣ ନାହିଁ କ'ଣ ତ it's a very like we can say that rock question, we can say that. So according to SSB answer, like the Metternich, the father of balance of power 19th century, not the 20th century. Okay, so 19th century. Okay, most of people went with Bismarck, but Bismarck is not the answer. So this kind of question are there, but you no need to like worry for this question. At least 5 ରୁ 7 क्वेश्चन आसीबो तो सेथिरे तुमको सेटे कमांड करियर अछि एटलिस्ट 4 ରୁ 5. हमको सब क्वेश्चन करेक्ट करिया नहीं एग्जाम रे. वी नो नीड टू करेक्ट ऑल द क्वेश्चंस. वी हैव टू करेक्ट the amount of questions which need to crack the examination. That thing you need to clear your mind, because literally speaking guys, because of this wrong, me and my brother could not crack the examinations. Though we are outstanding at the UGC net category, but in spite of UGC net we are not able to crack. Why? Because of our the greedy to attend all the questions. So that push to the hell. Okay, so that you need to remember, it's my personal experience that you no need to attempt all questions. If you are in a the statement of this mind, wipe out this thing from your mind. Okay, because it will be it can lead to disaster. You need to attempt very sure amount of the questions. You no need to attempt all the question. You have to be clear in your mind that how many question you need to correct. What is the cutoff according to your category? SC, ST, SC man, ST man, ST woman, SC woman, OBC woman, OBC man. You need to clear about the cutoff. Then you have to set a target. Maximum amount of question you need to correct. Okay, and don't over attend all the questions. It's my humble request, and this approach need to develop from right now. क्वेश्चन आम समस्त क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर क्वेश्चन मध्य तुम पाखे अच्छी पीडीएफ अच्छी आंसर की सब अच्छी. व्हाई दिस क्लास इज इम्पोर्टेंट? बिकॉज वी नीड ए माहौल. आई ऑलवेज बिलीव इन दिस पॉइंट दैट वी नीड ए प्लेटफॉर्म where we can judge of, check us, and this is the right platform. You are here to check your performance, to compare yourself with other and different thing. Because literally ମୁଁ out of context रे कहूँ एठे कौन ना literally जति कथा कहबी, people are like applying for the jobs. Okay, but are they serious for examinations? What I am experienced, most of people are like in a fickle mind. Like they apply this examination for this day, they apply for this examination in that day, they're looking for guest faculty, they're looking for bank PO, they're looking for RI. I mean, what is this? It's like a bandar. You are not focusing a particular things, and that is it's a good thing for us. It's a good thing for us because we are dedicatedly for one examinations, and that is our target, we know, and rest of people are will attending. So you no need to worry. People say me, sir, there are lot of people are appearing for examination, but I have one question, whether all are serious like you, whether all are preparing like you preparing as a maid type. Yes, I am calling you a maid because you are preparing in a nice way. And ପାଗଳାମୀ ହେବା ଦରକାର କୌଣସି ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ କ୍ରାକ୍ କରିବାକୁ ହେଲେ ତୁମ ପାଗଳାମୀ ହେବା ଦରକାର। ମୁଁ ମୋର ଗୋଟେ ପର୍ସନାଲ୍ ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ କହୁଛି, ଯେଉଁଟା ମୁଁ ଜେଆରଏଫ୍ କରିଛି। ମୁଁ ପାଗଳ ଥିଲି, ସତ କଥା, ଲିଟରାଲି। ମାଷ୍ଟର ଟାଇମ୍ରେ ମାଷ୍ଟରର ମୋର ସେମିଷ୍ଟାର ଥିବ, କାଲି ମୁଁ ଆଜି ରାତିରେ ୟୁଜିସି ନେଟ୍ ପାଠ ପଢ଼ୁଥିବି। ଇଫ୍ ୟୁ ହାଭ୍ ଏ ଡାଉଟ୍ ୟୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଅଲସୋ ଚେକ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ କନେକ୍ଟ ୱିଥ୍ ମାଇ କଲିଗ୍ସ, ଦେ ୱିଲ୍ ଟେଲ୍ ୟୁ and I know what I have to do. एग्जाम काली थी ମୁଁ आराम रे जीवी लिखी आसबि because I know what I am doing. So you need to pagal, so you have to like what तुम भितर माने बुड़े देवा पड़ो जे you know nothing, the examination is going to very important for you, then you will like see where you stand, and after a few months or few years where you will stand. So there is a huge gap you will notice. So बहुत lecture है आज, तो let's focus on our questions, otherwise it will be problematic for me. So identify the wrong of basically the list of treaties and convention held in the field of disarmament given below. Okay, obviously chemical weapon convention we all know 1993. Okay, it's a SSB 90 your questions. So option 1 is answer. I believe तुम समस्त करेक्ट कर, सो इट्स ए भेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. सो ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ସବୁ क्वेश्चन ରଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଆମେ କହିପାରିବା ଯେ ଲାଇକ୍ ଭେରି like hard. Okay, next question, India host नाम समिति 1983 the 7th नाम समिति, very easy questions. हाँ, I believe a question बहुत legitimate. Okay, because they basically work tremendously in this question. Okay, so following the statement and identify the wrong one. India hosted the ASEAN Relations Conference in 1948. India is a pioneer of the UN Emergency Force. Spain is a permanent invitee to G20 Summit. South Africa will host G20 Summit in 2025. And the correct answer of this question option A, because India host ASEAN Relation Conference in 1947. तो ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା କ'ଣ ଗୋଟେ ଆର୍ଟିକଲରେ ପଢ଼ୁଥିଲି 1947 ରେ former prime minister, the first prime minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, host the India Asia relation 1947 रे. सो आर्टिकल बहुत इन्फ्लुएंशियल आर्टिकल थिला, हिंदू पेपर से पब्लिश होता. सो 1947 हूँ यार आंसर. तो मुझे जाना पाइली जे तुम निजे एसएसबी क्वेश्चन फ्रेम कर लाइक द गाइस इज क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग अबाउट द रीडिंग like current affair, dynamic part and newspaper, and I hope and that kind of the level of preparation we require. Okay, so don't worry for this question because it's a very tough and difficult question, I can say. Then next question, the lookist policy, which I have already told you, that is how 1991, option C. The next question, the institution can convert into jungle of the international politics into the zoo. It's extra information to all of you, and if you interested and found valuable for this question, this is a homework type question for you. Okay, this is all about from my side for today's session. पुणी थोड़े मुझे कही रखुच्छी जदि आज सेसन रे मुझे एक्सट्रा किसी लेक्चर देथि, इफ यू फील दैट इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी फॉर यू, देन यू कैन like ignore it. Okay, so what I have like emotionally feel, I try to express before all of you. As you know, in most of time I don't share this kind of thing, but I feel sometimes this information help a lot apart from our preparation. So let me know that whether you are good with this thing or you need to like do accordingly the question and you. Okay, that is the thing, and other extra information you no need to know. So this is all about from my side for this session, and I hope it pretty much helpful to you. If you like my effort, do subscribe my channel, do share with your friend, because if you like तुम जब जड़े शेयर करिवो ना, it will be save the one person's life. Okay, because this kind of information is not available to all, or even if पिला माने पढ़िया पे माने सेल्फ स्टडी करने में इंटरेस्ट नहीं होती, मो कथा मु कहूँ, I had also take a online class. Okay, so you are also like contribute in this way. So thank you so much. Thank you for your support.